Is it just me, or is there anybody else out there that loves potato salad but only has a taste for it like maybe once a year? I think I get it, a taste for it every now and then. It's never been something that I try to make. Like, I'm the only person in my house that eats it, no one else does. And I'm not a big egg eater, so it's not something that I'm gonna really want to eat. So I said, let me go ahead and try to, make my own potato salad. This will be my first time. How hard could it be? It's only potatoes and eggs, right? So I went ahead and I got four russet potatoes and I washed them and then cut them up in cubes. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to let my water boil and I'm going to season that with some sea salt. I was liberal on the sea salt because I figured if I flavor the water enough that it would kind of flavor my potatoes. So this way it's less salt that I will have to add to the actual potato salad once it's made. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add my potatoes to the pot and I'm going to place in 4 eggs with it as well. I let this boil for about 20 minutes. It was 20 minutes to be exact. I let it boil. I went ahead and I checked the texture with the fork and they were perfect. They weren't too soft and they weren't too hard. They was just right. So I'm glad I kind of timed that right because I think that was one of the things that I was kind of nervous of was overcooking my potatoes, being that, I'm only used to making mashed potatoes like this. So I went, like I said, I let that boil for 20 minutes and then I went ahead and I removed, after 20 minutes, I went ahead and I removed my eggs. I placed them in a glass bowl and some cold water so they can kind of chill so they be easy to peel. I removed my potatoes from the water. I put them in a strainer and I let them sit to cool. So here I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to just give my eggs a rough chop. I'm going to add the eggs to my potatoes. And then I'm going to go in with, I started with two big, decent size amount of Hellmann's. I do use Hellmann's. On the West Coast, it's called Best Foods, but it's the same thing. I never tried Duke's. I think I might try Duke's. I just don't know. Like, if it's sweet like Miracle Whip, I cannot do it. Like I said, I went in the first time with two big, like decent sized scoops of mayonnaise. I used the mustard. I just squeezed it until I felt like it was enough. I didn't measure anything. I just did it by eye. I added two tablespoons of sweet relish and a little bit of the sweet relish juice, and I gave it a mix. I felt like it was good. It could have used just a little more mayo, so I went in with another tablespoon of mayonnaise and mixed that together. And your girl's not gonna steer you wrong. It was really delicious, and I was actually proud of myself. So now I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the fridge and let that get nice and cold, because that's when it's best, when it's nice and cold. And I will have it for me tomorrow. Hope you guys have a safe 4th. Bye.